Hey guys, it's your girl Cece. Welcome back again to another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Cece. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So I just want us to see this trending video I obviously saw on TikTok. Like, this couple is trending on TikTok because of this video. Now, as you can see, they are having some kind of street interview, and the way the man answered the questions that was thrown at them, this is a very beautiful video to watch, and now I see why it is trending. Check this video out.
How long have you been together?
4.5 years.
No, 5 now.
Well, yeah, I guess 5 now.
5 years.
Yeah.
How much did you spend on her wedding ring?
I mean, show it. I mean, go ahead. It's a decent amount. So if you look up like a 3-carat diamond, it's a decent amount I spent on her. But she deserves even more.
Numbers wise, what we talking?
I mean, how much was it? 35K? 35K, yeah.
35,000 bucks.
Yeah.
So he spent that much on a wedding ring for you as a gesture. What does he get in return?
I think I should answer that. So I get a partner that's loyal. I get the mother of my children. I get the most beautiful woman that I've ever, been around. And the most important thing is how she treats me and how she treats my family and how she treats her family. So for me, I have a partner for life, and it's worth every investment there is.
Okay. But a lot of people would say you could have the same thing without dropping 35K on a ring.
You could, and money's not an issue. Like, if you can get a cheap ring and it's the person that's for you, whatever. But it also depends on how much you make. So,
How'd you propose to her?
oh my God, it was insane. So I planned an entire trip with her family, my family in Florence. Her favorite city ever was Florence. So she told me about
South Carolina?
No, Florence, Italy.
Oh, okay.
So she told me that was her favorite city. She studied abroad there. Yeah, and I was like, okay, I need to propose to her in Florence. So I did a lot of research. I helped her family plan the trip to Florence. I helped my family plan the trip to Florence.
This is all behind her back.
All behind her back.
I had no idea.
So for 2 days, I was running through Florence, and every time I would see my family, I would text them, get the hell out of here, whatever. I took her to the highest point, so where you see everything, Monte Vecchio, right?
Yeah.
You see everything, and I proposed to her right there. I was so nervous that I didn't even say anything but, will you marry me? Because I was insanely nervous.
No, did you expect that it was going to be 4 years in, or like what was your expectation?
I feel like it was a long time coming, but I didn't really expect it. It was definitely a surprise. Yeah.
So ideally, how soon would you have wanted him to? When did you know?
I always knew he was the one. I always saw a future together, and like I said, we always get along really well, and we have the same mindset where we know where we want to be and what we want to do with our lives. So I always kind of knew. I feel like when you find the right person, you're just gonna know.
What do you have to say about this video? Now, I have a few things to say. Hear me out. So I love the fact that this man planned and executed everything. First and foremost, I would say that he is a good listener. Now, he listened to the wife, when she said, this is my favorite place, and this man noted it down. Seriously, this couple are so cute, and they are comfortable with each other. You could see the love, you could feel it. I don't know about you, but I could feel the love, okay? And I love the body language, the communication between them. And again, the man listened, which is the most important thing for me. Anyways, guys, I have put together a few stitches. Let's just see what people said about this video. And of course, I'm going to show you some screenshots of comments. People went crazy in the comments. You all really need to see these comments. Check the stitches out.
What does he get in return?
I think I should answer that. So I get a...
If you haven't watched that video, please watch it. But I cut it just when this interviewer asked the man, what do you bring to the table to the wife? And I just love how the husband interjected and was like, I will answer that actually. And I will let you know the value that she brings to me. I'm not going to let you embarrass her and have her prove her worth to you, a stranger. I just made a video on this, but this is why, girls, it's so important not to just go after the provider, but go after the protector as well. It's not good enough to have a a golden retriever type energy man who cannot protect you. And it's not protecting in the sense of, oh my goodness, if there's a threat on the street, he's going to be able to defend me. Of course, that's important. But I'm talking about protecting your honor, okay? Like, is a man going to allow you to get embarrassed? Because I'm telling you right now, that would be, I already know it's like the biggest turn off for a lot of women, but I know that would be the end for me at that point. Like, if you were able to stand next to me and not defend me or pretty much check the man that's trying me, what the heck is going on? That's the question. Anyway, so like I said, or if I didn't say this already, please watch the video because you're going to get full context, okay? But it's not enough to date a provider. I'm sorry. It's not enough. You have to date a man who's dominant and who truly is not afraid to have a backbone, like who has that assertiveness and is not afraid to flex and to check those men that want to disrespect you, even if it's not intentional. Like, I'm sure this interviewer guy, like, this is part of his like work and livelihood, so he has to kind of make this controversial content anyway. But if you were caught in between a man who's just super sweet and super cute and kind and whatever, but he is unwilling, and you've experienced this before, he's unwilling to actually stand up for you, that to me is an absolute loss. So I hope this is a learning curve, girls.
How long have you been together?
4.5 years.
So in the video, the interviewer is asking the male partner, why does his fiance deserve a $35,000 engagement ring? And this reminded me of a couple I met at the building I live in. It's something that struck a chord. So one night this summer, my girlfriend comes over to my apartment building, and we go down to the hot tub on the amenities floor on the rooftop. And we meet this nice couple. They're like in their late 20s, like early 30s. It was a white guy and a young Indian woman. And they end up inviting us, along with their friends who were there, back to their apartment just to hang out and chill. So we go back to the couple's apartment, and a bunch of people went out to the balcony, and me and my friend and the boyfriend were eating some snacks in the kitchen. And so basically he pulls out a piece of paper, says, hey, I'm thinking about proposing to my girlfriend soon. Which ring cut do you think I should get? And it's like a big different drawings, like of a similar diamond shape, but like a different cost for each size diamond. And I was like, well, I don't think I could tell like the clarity of these diamonds, but I just pointed to a random one. But I did think it was weird. He was asking two young, 24-year-olds, like for an opinion on the love of his life's ring, because also, why don't you know what she wants, On top of the fact, she had to hide from her family that they were living together. And I was just like, if he would have been a real man, he would have insisted upon going about things the traditional way and would have proposed to her if he was so sure about her being the love of his life. But that's a whole nother day. So back to the rings. I mentioned that one ring shape I liked, and he goes, oh, thank God, that's cheaper than some of the other ones. And I'm just appalled, because you're just looking for a reason to be cheap on the love of your life's ring. You're not saying, oh, well, let me go get 2-3 jobs to get her dream ring. I don't care if it costs 10-15 grand. You're literally taking like such low value effort into something so precious. And on top of that, goes on to say that he found a ring on like the street one day and he got it appraised and it was worth 20 grand. And so he's like, oh, but don't tell my girlfriend about it. A diamond on the ground, sorry. But literally, I'm just like sitting here, I'm like, money is not even the issue here. You're literally not wanting to invest in the most important life decision you are ever going to make. And that for me just spoke volumes as to, this is not the kind of man you want, ladies. Like, someone should handle, like, first off, like, your proposal with much more sincerity, privacy. Like, they should be ecstatic, and they definitely should not be asking strangers for your opinion on your ring. And if they're wanting to get the cheapest ring, like, be careful. Like, you're probably about to get a shut up ring.
Spend that much on a wedding ring for you as a gesture. What does he get in return?
I don't like that interviewer because anytime I see him, he's implying that relationships are strictly transactional. And when you have that thought process, it'll immediately fail. I'm very happy that boyfriend stepped in. He said, I get a wife, I get somebody to spend my life with, I get a mother to my kids, because relationships now, they're not built on love. It's built on, what can you do for me if I do this? That's crazy. He spent $35K on a ring and he said, so what? Get your money up. When a man loves a woman, that money does not matter, especially if he's making it. 35K might mean something to bros interviewing. 35K seems light to him. He says nothing needs to be transactional. She just needs to be the best mother, wife, and I found my soulmate. I love her. That's enough. Too many people in this generation look at relationships as business deals. Like I'm sitting across from an investor. Like I'm a shark on Shark Tank. What are you going to do for me? That's not how relationships should be built. They need to be built on love. When you look at them as transactional, they'll never work. They'll always fail. I don't like that interviewer. I'm glad he kind of got checked today.
Wedding ring for you as a gesture. What does he get in return?
A lot of people mad at the interviewer asking that guy that question, but let's keep consistent. If it was in reverse and the lady brought the guy the ring, a lot of y'all be in the comments be like, sis, you tripping. Oh no, why are you buying a man a ring? It should be in reverse, especially if it was $35,000. So let's keep it consistent. Let's keep it consistent. Just like y'all got a right to question people in y'all group, we got the right to do the same, okay? And at the end of the day, it's his money. He might be a millionaire. And when you're a millionaire, 30,000 ain't nothing, okay? So that's his money, that's his choice. But if you is not a millionaire and you making 100K or less a year and you spend that much on the ring, I hope it lasts. I hope it lasts. But at the end of the day, it's your money, it's your choice. If you want to spend all your money in the bank on a ring, but it's your money, it's your choice, not my money, not my choice. But at the end of the day, it's good that guy asking that question. I think it's good because we don't know what's going on inside that couple relationship. We don't know. And it does not matter to us, but them questions might have helped things, okay? It might have helped, the money already spent. It might have helped things and question a lot of things, okay? Just because the couple looks good outside does not mean the couple is going good inside, okay? But if he's deep in love, he ain't gonna see it no matter how many people question him, okay? But at the end of the day, like I said, we don't know what's going on inside or outside. This relationship might be good and it might be centered on love. And if it is, I wish the best for that couple. I wish the best. As people, we need to see things from a different point of view. When I do things for anybody, I want people to question it. I want people to question and make me see things for a different perspective. Maybe their perspective is better than mine because I'm thinking of things in emotion, okay? When you think of things in emotion and it's for everybody, you don't think things clear, okay? You do not think of things as clear. And since those people are not in emotion, they might see things better than I see it. So it's good to be questioned by different perspectives, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, all I'm going to say is I don't see nothing wrong with the questions being asked. And if the money right, I don't see nothing wrong with the money spent, okay? It's just different perspectives. Everything needs to be questioned. And I hope the relationship is in a good stance, okay? I hope she feels exactly the same way he feels. But like I said, let's keep it consistent. If it was done in reverse, would it be acceptable? And let's be open to all questions. Different perspectives are needed for every situation.
So I just want us to look at the comments I grabbed from the comment section of that video, because obviously people were coming for the interviewer and they were like, why asking the lady such questions? But then people applauded the man for stepping in and, answering most of the questions, which people are happy with. Anyways, yo, what you have to say about this video? Are you happy with the responses the man gave? I just want to know. As for me, I love this video and I love the way the man reacted and the way he treated the wife. It is so beautiful to watch. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another video. I'm gonna see y'all in my next one. Y'all be blessed. Bye.